While the gameplay is near solid and the branching storylines is impressive, there are so many things wrong with this game. I can't imagine how any self-respecting Sonic fan would like this. If you don't do the missions, the levels and games itself is short and forgettable. Not even a level with Shadow Androids is that remarkable. Like Heroes, the enemies have health, but they made it worse by giving the enemies more health and Shadow a god-awful homing attack. This is to try to urge you to use guns and vehicles, but they're still hard to control. The controls itself is slippery than Heroes, and the music is mediocre at best, save for the anthem, or save for the theme, All Hail Shadow, Heroes Rise Again, which is arguably one of the best character themes I've ever heard. And the dark theme has I'm trying too hard all over it. Let me stop you, Miss Lur. Shadow himself is trying too hard. He's the edgelord. Probably the most famous edgelord in gaming is Shadow. So everything he does, he's trying too damn hard. The overuse of damn, the unnecessary guns, and the extremely dark levels are just screaming that it's trying to attract the preteens who think guns equals cool. There are a few games that I dislike in Sonic, and this is one of them. So basically, Miss Lur hit it right on the head, like I was saying at the beginning. You know, Shadow is such a divisive game, Shadow the Hedgehog. But it pretty much started the whole edge and guns and I'm a badass, I'm emo. Shadow took it to a whole new level of trying way too hard to be cool. I'm telling you, man. Alright, a username Ben V, because Ben, Q, or W, whichever letter comes before V is not good enough. Ben V gave Shadow the Hedgehog a 0. And Benjamin V said, a complete ripoff of other much better games. You would think that combining platforming gun combat from the Ratchet & Clank series as well as good and bad choices from games like Fable will make a great game, but not with this. Easily the worst game this year. Sega has failed its fans once again. Here's the bad. The gameplay is atrocious with barely any variety. Your choices amount to nothing. The camera never works properly. The auto-targeting reminds me of Drake's of the 99 Dragons, as I mentioned in Shadow Colossus. And the main character and story are so dull and unoriginal as ever. The good? None really. Except that it shows that Sega has no reason to exist in the gaming market. If you're simple, read this. Do not buy. Do not rent. Do not go near Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh my god, these people act like Shadow. Is this what you wanted, Maria? These people act like Shadow hurt their own version of Maria. Oh my god, do not go near it. Do not look at it. Don't touch Shadow the Hedgehog. But personally, Shadow himself wouldn't like you to look at him or be near him because Shadow's a jerk. He's an edgelord, but I gotta admit, the camera for Shadow the Hedgehog is ridiculous, man. I used to joke with one of my friends. I will tell her like, yeah, I can't play Shadow the Hedgehog because Shadow's like he's skating on ice. I know he's on skates, but I didn't mean literally put him on ice skates. This guy is all over the place, flying all over the place. It's hard to play Shadow the Hedgehog. It's so hard to play that game. Alright guys, our next review is on username Stealth Gear, which is pretty edgy. And it's actually pretty funny because there's someone in the comment section, I'll link it in the video. They said that Chaos, how you gonna criticize people about having edgy names, but your name is edgy as well? And you are right, my boy. My name is pretty damn edgy. So I guess that's the irony behind it. I'm calling people names edgy, but my own name, Lost Chaos, is pretty damn edgy. Anyway, Stealth Gear gave Shadow the Hedgehog a 1. And Stealth Gear said, this is the worst unfinished concept for any game I've ever seen on a PlayStation 2. Yet it is objectionable to have a clone of Sonic who is armed. Sonic, who they started pushing as a kid's character, is in this game and is friends with him. Sonic is listen man, Sonic is barely friends with Shadow, okay? Sonic and Shadow do not get along. Sonic's like, hey Shadow, I'm cocky. Whoa, what's up? Shadow's all, I hate you. I hate everyone except Maria. They hate each other. They only get along when the world's at stake. But yeah, the first level has a demonic voice telling you to eliminate all the humans. You can just press forward and win. Press forward and win? Boost to win? Hold right to win? This is the first time I've heard this one, guys. Press forward to win. Oh man, twitchy controls make it so you barely see what's happening. There is no gameplay anywhere in this. The other reviewers with positive scores are not real gamers. This does not qualify as an actual game. This is some kind of derivative of Sonic Heroes style game, which was also poor. The engine Sega has been using for 3D Sonic has just been wrong for over a decade's time. I hate this game. Stealth Gear. Are you big mad or little mad? Stealth Gear hates the game, and he's right about the engine. I kind of wish they would remake Shadow the Hedgehog. I wish they would remaster Shadow the Hedgehog, but use Sonic Forces physics with Shadow. Remaster Shadow the Hedgehog. I think it'd be a good game. This is what I'm thinking, guys. This is my idea of a good Shadow game. You take Sonic Forces, Shadow's physics and gameplay. I really like it. You take Sonic 06's Shadow's personality, because that's the best Shadow we've ever gotten. You know, that's the best Shadow in Sonic 06. Sonic 06 Shadow personality, Sonic Forces Shadow's animations and the gameplay, mix a little bit with Sonic Unleashed and maybe Adventure, and we have a great Sonic Shadow the Hedgehog game. Also fix the story. I don't know what they'll do with the story. They can probably do that better, but that's what I propose as a pretty good Shadow game. I'll probably talk more about it in the comments below, but let's move on to our last review. Alright guys, our final and last review is from a user named Remedies. Remedies97, because Remedy has all the remedies of 97. That was like the worst joke I've ever said on this channel. Remedies gave Shadow the Hedgehog a 4, and Remedies said, Shadow the Hedgehog, one of my favorite Sonic characters and one of my least favorite games from the Sonic franchise. The opening cutscene looked promising enough, but as I was given control, it all went downhill from there. The graphics in the opening movie looked astonishing for 2005, but the in-game graphics, however, looked really bad. The Sonic Adventure games looked like Destiny compared to this. The story was senseless and forgettable. The villain, Black Doom, is in my opinion one of the most lazily developed villains I've ever seen. Most of the levels were frustrating and dull. The music isn't as atrocious as Sonic Freeriders. Shots fired at Sonic Freeriders, because we know that game is unplayable, but it's pretty mediocre. The supporting characters return from the previous Sonic game, Sonic Heroes, and they're not that much different from their previous roles. The gameplay was cluttered and slippery. The game feels like you're running on thin ice. Remember I said before, guys? It feels like Shadow's on ice. I know my boy he's on jet skates, but damn, can I have some control over this guy? And oh, don't get me started on the endings. I honestly got more enjoyment out of Sonic 06. But at the very least, this game did help us find that damn 4th Chaos Emerald. Final score, 38 out of 100, which is a pretty bad score. So guys, there you have it, Shadow the Hedgehog. There are so many reviews for this game, guys, and most people's reviews were just extremely edgy, meme level. They were destroying the game. So I try to pick the ones who actually brought up some good points about Shadow the Hedgehog. But guys, like I said in the opening, Shadow the Hedgehog is probably the most divisive game in the series. I mean, Shadow the Hedgehog, there's a lot of controversy around the game, and a lot of people consider this game to be the downfall of Sega and the downfall of the Sonic series. There's actually articles and all types of controversy of people who stated that Shadow himself, the character, when he was introduced, he ruined the Sonic series, and Shadow the Hedgehog was the epitome. It pretty much broke the scale, and what it made, and everything after Shadow the Hedgehog was crappy. But it's not fair to blame the entire Sonic's franchise failures on Shadow. You can't blame Shadow, because honestly, Shadow was one of the better parts of Sonic Adventure 2. So blaming Shadow for the series downfall is pretty messed up. You can't blame my boy Shadow for Sega rushing out half-ass games with bad controls. That's not Shadow's fault. That's Sega, and it's not fair. And I don't know, guys. I don't know. My final opinion. You guys let me know in the comments below what you feel about this. This is extremely crazy subject. We'll talk about it in the comments below. So guys, I'm glad I finally was able to do this video. I had a fun time, man. Shadow the Hedgehog. We still gotta do Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom, which will be coming up pretty soon. So thank you all for the support, guys. Wouldn't be here without you. Make sure you like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel for more lost content, bad reviews. I'm Khaos. I'll be in the comment section being edgy as hell, baby. Meme it up, edge it up. We're the Edgelord Army. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.